Okay guys, so we are back in SpongeBob Tower Defense. And for this video, we are going to be using the strongest splash unit. What this means is that we are going to be taking a level 100 5-star secret formula shiny Wumbo Easter Bunny SpongeBob against endless mode and seeing if it can beat wave 200. But anyways guys, before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe and let's get right into it. Okay guys, so for starters, if you guys remember, my last few videos have obviously, they've been on the Easter Bunny SpongeBob. However, I did have one video where I actually used the Easter Bunny SpongeBob, and this unit was absolutely insane, even though it didn't have secret formula and it wasn't even level 100 yet. But now we finally have a level 100 secret formula 1, so this unit is going to be absolutely insane. But for starters, I do want to shout out to Luis XFUT. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. He gave me this unit for this video, so shout out to him. Make sure you go subscribe to him. Anyways, as you guys can see, this is what the unit looks like. Only 1.5k exists, so it's actually like decently rare as well, because as you guys can see, there was only 1 day left on the event, so that is kind of a big deal. But as you can see with the unit, it says 0.4 cooldown already, which is going to be really low, and we are also going to be putting a booster on it as well. The range is also a lot better, and the damage is already in the 10,000s. I'm pretty sure that this is just base stats. I guess we'll just have to see whenever we get in game, obviously. But anyways, guys, enough stalling from me. Let's get into a match. Okay, guys, so we're now in the match. Let me get my 5x speed. Go ahead and start wave. Start getting these beautiful looking farm units down. Please give me money, please. Thank you very much. We should actually be able to use this thing as a starting unit. Maybe not. I think I can upgrade them once and then use it as a starting unit. Please let me use it as a starting unit. I think that'll work. I don't really know. I think I'm gonna get my sponge hinge down, because usually I feel a lot safer with the sponge hinge down, obviously. Let me just max out these farms real quick. Okay, the farms are now maxed out. Let's go on 1x speed, obviously, and let's see. So yes guys, those were the base stats. Holy freaking crap. So you're telling me he has a 0.4 cooldown right off the bat? If we keep on upgrading, oh my god, it's at a 0.3. We should be able to take this down by a lot. Oh my god, look, it's gonna go down to a 0.2 after this next upgrade. I keep on forgetting we're not on 5x speed. Okay, yeah, so a 0.2 cooldown. What does it look like if we put a booster on it? It's still at 0.2, but it obviously took it down by a little bit. But guys, I don't think you understand how insane a 0.2 cooldown is. Whenever we first used this unit in the first video, I'm pretty sure it was like a 0.4 or 0.5 cooldown. I'm pretty sure it was a 0.4, but it was a very low cooldown, and clearly secret formula helped it out an absolute crap ton. But this is the most damage I have ever seen on a splash damage unit that I have ever seen in my whole entire life. So real quick, I think I'm going to end up replacing him. I don't even know if this is the best placement for him. I was kind of just trying to get him down. I think that this placement right here is good though, and then we'll do what we did last time and then probably end up getting one in the back right here. Wow, okay, I actually got a perfect placement on both of them. I was not expecting to get a perfect placement right off the bat. Actually, we can do one like right here. I think that should be good. Okay, yes, that is okay, because we're still hitting the back. So they will be getting hit at all times whenever they're on the map. I'm going to go ahead and put a booster on this one in the back, and then we are obviously going to review stats and stuff. And yes, even though we already made a video on this unit, I will still review the animations again, because I don't know, maybe my opinion's changed. I do not know. We'll just have to see. But as you guys can see right here, it is a splash damage unit secret formula, and currently it is doing 24,200 damage every 0.2 seconds. That is without a booster. With the booster, it is still doing 0.2 cooldown, which is kind of weird, but once again, it is still obviously bringing down the cooldown as much as it can. Okay, our barnacle boy is trying here. He is really trying. But like I was telling you guys in the last video, of course the range is going to be really good, but as you guys can tell, it is not full map coverage, but it still covers a really good amount of the map, if we're being honest. And once again, they were obviously going for mythic stats on this unit, because you can only place 2 of this unit, and you can also only place 2 of a mythic unit. So what that means is that this unit was supposed to be a mythic unit. Obviously it's a limited, but it's basically a mythic unit. But it doesn't even have the stats of some mythic units. Like it has literally insane stats. I do not think I've ever seen a mythic unit have stats like this, so I would go ahead and tell you guys that this is genuinely the best splash damage unit I think that there is. Maybe Sea Bear is better, which I'm pretty sure it is, because this is probably not going to be better than a secret. But I would say if you had 2 of these bad boys down in like a regular Sea Bear, you might actually be better than the Sea Bear. I don't really know. But but literally 24,200 damage every 0.2 seconds. I don't think you guys realize how actually insane that is. But another reason on why this is the best splash damage unit, which I did mention in the last video, is due to the radius. The radius of the attack is actually like massive. And no, I'm not talking about Ninja Low Taper Fade, okay? Just pay attention to the game. But the actual radius of the attack is absolutely huge. It can hit probably, I would say, what, like 3 people at the same exact time. And once again, you guys know that this video is for the purpose of trying to see if this unit can obviously beat wave 200, which is what we usually go to on this channel because it's like literally the perfect amount to actually make a video. But what I'm trying to say is that if we were using this unit in a real game, we would be able to place this beautiful Dream Gary right here, which would then be a slowing unit because everybody needs a slowing unit. What my point is though is that if you obviously mix this with the slowing unit, it would be even better since it's a splash damage unit, because the slowing unit will obviously allow enemies to be bunched up together because it's slowing them down. Oh, I just got an egg shard. Okay, yeah, ignore that, guys. Anyways, if you actually place a slowing unit, it would slow them down, put them into bigger groups, and since this unit's radius is absolutely huge, it will make it very, very easy for you to kill people. Let me stop yapping though. I do have my trusty calculator pulled up to my left side, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be calculating the DPS. You guys cannot see it, but I'm literally typing it in as we speak right now. Okay, divided by 0.2. It is 121,000 damage per second. Let me tell you right now, for a splash damage unit, that is absolutely and utterly insane. Because even with our line units that we've been testing that have full map control, I don't even think that they are this good. Because with the line units, they can actually become a single hit unit sometimes, depending on the placement. But with these units, it is really good because their radius is so huge and their splash damage. So they are usually always at least hitting 2 enemies at one time, which makes this unit what it is. It's absolutely insane. Let me turn off what? Hello? I think I already had Tower VFX off. Okay, that's kind of bad. I mean, that's all right, I guess. But as you guys can see, yes, it does have a little bit of an animation. Let me turn Tower VFX back off, though. Let's hope that I can actually pronounce Tower VFX because for some reason I cannot speak English today. But as you guys can see, I think I mentioned this in the last video, the actual design of the unit, because yes, we are doing ratings right now, okay? The actual design of the unit, it's kind of clean, but it's kind of basic, you know? It's kind of what anyone would expect a Easter event to be in SpongeBob Tower Defense. I think I already stated this once. I would say like a 7 out of 10 on the actual design of the unit. I like the little Easter basket though. Nice Easter basket. Yes, it has little eggs in it. Very nice. Now, if we do look at the actual animation, it does basically show him actually throwing it. So let me actually, no, I'm going to leave Tower VFX off. You can actually see him throwing the eggs out of the thing. I think if I go on 1x speed, which will make this a lot easier, we should be able to actually test that. See, you can actually visibly see him doing the throwing animation, which looks a lot better. Very nice animation, actually. I don't know if I said this in the last video, but I kind of like the animation. I would say like an 8.5 out of 10. Really not that bad. Let's go back in 5x speed though. Turn on Tower VFX, and I think we'll go back in 1x speed because I think that makes a little bit more sense. As you can see, whenever he's actually like reloading slash, you know, trying to get another egg out of the basket to throw, it does like a little weird smoke aura effect around him. Do you guys see this? Please tell me I'm not dreaming, right? There's like a little aura effect that goes on around him, which is a pretty nice VFX. And then whenever he throws it, it seems like his Easter eggs like explode with like some like pink jelly stuff. I don't even really know what that is. Kind of interesting because I don't know what is inside of his Easter eggs. That doesn't really make any sense. Is it literally like pink chocolate? I do not really understand that. But it does look cool, so I would probably say like a 8.5 out of 10 on this one too. Not anything too crazy, but you know, sometimes basic can be better. I mean, really, it can, like genuinely. Stop looking at my double chin. No, I'm not going to back away from the camera. Thank you very much. All right, let me turn my Tower VFX on. It's already on. I'm kind of stupid. Let me get my 5x speed going again though. But that sums up the actual review of the unit, guys. I once again am going to keep on saying this probably the whole entire video. This is definitely the best splash damage unit. If you guys can think of a better splash damage unit, comment it down below, okay? You know, I might be wrong, okay? You know, because that's how YouTubers work, okay? I just get an idea, I come on here, I film it because I love it, okay? But the point is that sometimes I might get something wrong. So if you guys think that there are better splash damage units, let me know, okay? But right now, okay, right now at the time I'm making this video, I think that this is the best splash damage unit because just speaking from personal experience, I have never, and I mean never, seen a splash damage unit do this much damage because he is literally considered a mythic unit. So that's the part that kind of freaks me out because I've never seen seen a mythic unit do this much damage in my life. You know, I could be tripping. I really could. Maybe the Rhino is this good, but I want you guys to keep in mind that the Rhino, or like Sea Rhino, I'm pretty sure is his name. He's a line unit. So, you know, line units kind of have to do more damage because they can turn into single hit units sometimes. But this is a splash damage unit, and for a splash damage unit to have this much damage is absolutely insane because it can hit many different people at the same time, and it is extremely freaking broken. And he's doing literally 121,000 damage per second. I do want you guys to keep in mind though, is that it's not always super accurate, and I think that someone mentioned this under my last video too, which is why I keep on saying this. The DPS calculation is not super accurate because they do not have it down to the exact decimal. It just says 0.2. So like whenever my booster over here is obviously taking down his cooldown by a little bit, it's still on 0.2, but it still did the cooldown boost. We just can't see it. I hope that sincerely makes a lot of sense. So even if I put this booster on it, I'm not gonna be able to calculate any more DPS, so we're just gonna have to stick with 121,000. I think it would be safe to say he's doing probably 125k at least, if not more. But obviously with this unit, you can actually see it is doing, I think that's 121,000. Hold on, I need to actually see it hit a unit. Hold on guys, pay very close attention. Yeah, that, oh my god, wait, no, it says 12,100. So this is literally how much? That's like 100k less than what I said, which is really weird. But again guys, I think it probably splits the attacks into different things, which I think is what somebody also mentioned under my video, is that it doesn't always do 121,000 damage on hit. So I'm guessing that it means every second it's doing 121,000 damage. So it probably doesn't always do that on hit because once again it has a 0.2 cooldown. So it's probably just like, I don't know, it just multiplies it as it goes. I still think it's doing 121,000 damage per second. That's why I always say damage per second. Okay, every second. Every 0.2 seconds, it's doing 24,200 damage. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, guys, I'm very big brain. I promise I'm not stupid. I might be stupid, but only a little bit. As of right now, though, guys, we are on wave 85. I think I might skip a little bit of waves, like just a few, and just kind of get an update and see on how we're doing. But it seems like we're doing really good as of right now because that boss just spawned and got absolutely and utterly freaking cooked. I am back in my Patty Mobile, and I do think that they added something kind of cool with the Patty Mobile. Okay, you know, slight side quest. Okay, I know I do this a lot, but slight, very slight. Okay, very slight side quest. They did add little headlights. Okay, and there's actual lights on them, which makes it kind of cool. Okay, you know, W Patty Mobile. Bob, what are you looking at, Bob? Please tell me. He always looks so scared. I don't understand it. Oh my gosh. What do you guys think about removing Bob from the equipTD lore? Okay, no, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna remove Bob. He's obviously OG. He's like the only person who's even in the lore. We have Tom over here, but Tom, you know, he's a little lame. Okay, he's a little bit lame. I'm just playing. Tom is actually my best friend. Anyways, though, on a real note, I think I'm probably gonna end up skipping to probably like wave 130 and see how we're killing bosses, because obviously we want to be killing those bosses really fast. See you guys at wave 130. Okay, guys, so we are on wave 130 or 134. I do not know how I get this wrong every single time. I think I just end up waiting way too long. I really do hope that we can get a man ray soon, though, because I really do want to see how it does against the man ray, because man ray is obviously the strongest boss in endless mode. We do not care about you, Dennis. Yeah, he literally died right here. My prediction, guys, is that man ray is going to die right where I'm jumping, okay? And I do want you guys to also keep something in mind, okay? Is that this is only one of them that's even hitting. We have the other one in the back just ready to absolutely destroy them. So we are on wave 140 with only one of these dudes, okay? With only one of these dudes. So I think I might actually replace him, okay? Because I'm going to give everyone what they want to see. I'm going to give the people what they want, okay? We now have two of them in the middle. So now let's see how fast we can actually kill bosses now. Because keep in mind, guys, we just had a dentist die right here with one of them. I'm curious to really see how the man ray is going to look. Oh my god, he died literally basically where I said. I think I said right here, but he died like right here. So I mean, I was close enough. But that was with two of them. If we had one of them, he probably would have died like right here, maybe a little bit up, a little bit more further. I don't really know. This is very interesting to watch though, guys, because it's almost like confusing. It's like you would think that if they're not making it out of the spawn at all, that like they would literally sit by the door, because we had one of them earlier who was literally hitting and they were making it about in the same spot, which kind of confuses me. I mean, I guess that, you know, they have a certain time where they can hit them. I guess it's probably like not right as they spawn. I don't really know. It doesn't look like it's right at when they come in the door. I think that they are like invincible invincible for like 0.1 seconds. I think that they have to like actually be able to spawn into the freaking map. But yeah, Dennis died right here this time instead of right here. So I mean, yeah, he died further back than he did the first time. This is absolutely bonkers, bro. I just think that I unlocked a brand new word, bonkers, on this channel. Oh my god, I'm going to start saying bonkers, guys. Comment that down below if you made it this far. Comment bonkers, okay? B-O-N-K-E-E. Wait, K-E-E. I'm so dumb. Wait, no. Comment bonkers, okay? B-O-N-K-E-R-S, right? Bonkers, okay? I'm going to start saying that now. You know, I don't even really say that in real life, though. But I mean, like, you know, technically this is real life because I'm literally a gummy bear behind the screen. Yes, guys, I am a freaking gummy bear. Everyone thinks I'm joking until I'm literally a gummy bear. Right, Mr. Krebs? Tell them. He correct. You guys just can't hear him because I have my headphones muted. Yes, 100%. Hello, SpongeBob. On a real note, though, if we do 24,200 plus 24,200, okay, I can actually do the math myself. Hold on, let me think. I'm thinking really hard. Just kidding, guys. I already have the answer. It's 48,400 damage. So 48,400 damage, or I could just pull up my calculator on the side, right? They're doing 121,000 damage per second. So if I actually times that number by 2, which I can actually do that in my head because I'm super smart, they're doing 222,000. Wait, I think I'm very stupid. 222,000 damage per second, I think. I don't know why I cannot pronounce that number, but it's just like 22. Wait, I think I'm just very stupid. Wait, what am I actually like saying right now? I literally have no idea what I'm even saying. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's 222,000. So yes, it would be 222,000. That's how much damage they are doing together. I don't know why that took so long. I'm so very sorry for being as stupid as I am, guys. Like, genuinely, I was like not pronouncing it right, but pronouncing it right, I don't even really know. Point is that they are doing a lot of damage per second. Okay, they are doing 222,000 damage per second, which is 222,000 damage per second. I'm 99.9% sure I'm saying that correct, but for some reason I just feel like I'm not. Probably because it's just that like unreal of a number. Like it genuinely is, because I never thought that a freaking mythic unit would be doing this much freaking damage. This is just absolutely mind-blowing. This is absolute and utter bonkers. Okay, I will never be saying that word again on this channel, so don't even worry about that, guys. Anyways, though, on a real note, as you guys can see, our new one that we placed down has already done almost 5 million damage, and our one that's been here the whole game has 16 million damage. Holy freaking crap, bro. That is actually insane. I mean, as you guys can see, I am fully confident that we are going to easily be clearing wave 200, and I mean easily, like with ease, Mr. Krabs, with ease. I know he says with cheese. Okay, I'm not dumb. I was just trying to, like, you know, just kind of work it in there a little bit. It did not really work. I am probably going to skip to wave 190 because I think that that's when we get our next man ray. Actually, I'm probably mistaken. I think I'm going to actually skip to our next man ray boss. So giving me just a second so we can actually like see the man ray boss. So it would be a lot easier if we could see it. Okay, it would make a lot more sense whenever I actually skip to the man ray boss. Here we go, guys. Man ray boss right here. My gosh. Okay, that's not that bad. He made it right here. Okay, I'm really not disappointed in that, because keep in mind we have 2 of them down now. So I mean, that clearly shows you that man ray is definitely a pretty big powerhouse of an enemy. However, we have people who throw explosive eggs with pink slime in them. So yeah, I mean, yeah, like we are clearly the superior people here. All right, I think I will just continue on with the game, guys. I don't think I'm gonna do any more skipping because we are almost on wave 200. I'm very curious to see what's gonna go down here. I don't really remember the exact wave that our man ray came in at, but I do know that it was pretty recent, so he should be probably around anywhere from like wave 195 to wave 200. I think our man ray should be around there somewhere. I hope. I don't really know. We're just gonna have to see. As of right now, though, let's get a damage update. Okay, he has 2.1k takedowns. You guys know that this is not the most accurate thing in the world, but I mean, it's actually pretty accurate, because as you can see, the one that we just placed down has like 400 takedowns. This one has 2.1 thousand with 19 million damage. This dude has 8 million damage. I feel like he's gaining damage faster than our one that was at the start for some reason. Maybe, okay, guys, maybe it's because, as you can see right here, he is a little bit closer than our one one at the start. So I think it might just be because he's a tad bit closer. He's getting to do just a little bit more damage. Also, real quick, before the video ends, I really do want to shout out our Barnacle boy. He is the best booster in the game. All right, I don't care what any of you guys say. It was so worth it putting the jellyfish jam on him. It was so worth it. Oh my god, last boss of the whole entire video. The last boss of the whole entire video with like 200,000 HP made it right here. Only right here. That is absolutely insane, bro. Oh my god, this unit is actually so over freaking powered. Guys, like genuinely, if you were able to get a shiny Wumbo of these, I would highly recommend it. Let me go ahead and sell all though. Yeah, it is time. I mean, we did beat wave 200, guys. We are on wave 201. These guys obviously did amazing, but like I was saying earlier, if you were able to get a shiny Wumbo of this unit, I would highly recommend it because it's very overpowered as the best splash damage unit in the whole entire game, and I'm trying to yap as fast as I physically can. Oh my good lord. GG's to our Easter Bunny SpongeBob. Okay guys, so I really did enjoy making this video. I'm not gonna lie, this unit is absolutely insane. I mean, hands down the best splash damage unit I have probably ever seen in my whole entire life. But like I was saying there at the end, guys, if you were able to get one of these things on your own, I would highly recommend it because they are so freaking good, and if you need a splash damage unit, then you are in the right place. But anyways, guys, make sure to join my Discord server because we do giveaways every 2 days in there, and also make sure to like and subscribe so I can feed my family. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.